Day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Next week, I cannot wait for March to be here and I can get off my phone. And I'm afraid everything's going to be reversed for you today because it just doesn't seem right because I'm looking at myself, which means it's the mirror flip. So make sure you're paying attention to my words today. If I'm saying right or left, make sure you're doing your right or left. And I might be saying it, but it looks like I'm doing something different because I think they flip it. And if not, we don't have to worry about it at all. But anyways, we're doing the follow part for the American Promenade with a hesitation. I did forget my mic today, so I apologize for that. So I'm gonna make sure I project my voice. And if you have any questions or something that you didn't hear, please write it down in the comments and I'll get back to you when I can, okay? So remember, we've got elements, we got forward steps and a side step and a close. Now, some of those forward steps are going to be taken in what we call promenade position. So in a normal dance position, if I'm a follow and you're my lead, I'm staying nice and square to you and you're staying nice and square to me. But for a promenade position, what I'm going to do as a follow is I'm going to take my toes, back up a little bit so you can see my toes, my hips, and my nose 45 degrees to my right. So if I'm standing in a box, that's going to be your top right corner. So your toes and hips and your nose are going to go to that corner. Okay, and then you're stepping forward in relation to your hips, where your hips are pointing. Okay, so that's why it feels like you're moving to the side, but it's still in relation to your body, it's a step forward. Okay, so that's the first thing. Promenade position, instead of staying square with everything, only your torso, your rib cage and shoulders stay square, but the hips, toes, and your head or your nose goes 45 degrees to your right. Okay, so wave your right hand, turn your nose to that hand, and your hips and your toes. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to take one step forward. Okay, so one step forward, that's count one. All right, you're going to hold count 2 and 3, but you're not just going to stand still here because dancing is not standing still. You're going to follow through this leg, keeping pressure on the floor to help your balance, okay, for 2, 3. By the time count 1 is coming, you're ready to step forward on your heel, okay? So we'll look at that again. So I'm in promenade position with everything 45 degrees minus my top line here, and I'm going forward, 2, 3. I'm getting ready to step forward on count 1. Now on count 2 here, what's going to happen is you're going to feel your lead square up to you, so you need to do the same thing. Your head is over here to your right, so as you step side, your head is going to come back to your left position, and you're going to close your feet. I'm kind of off camera, I realize that, okay? So promenade, the head is turned, closed normal dance position, it's to our left, right? Promenade, dance position. Promenade, closed dance position. So on count 1, 2, 3, 4, on count 5, I'm going to count to 6 this time. On count 5, we need to turn our heads back to regular dance hold, okay? So everything is 45 degrees minus our top line, meaning nose, hips, and toes. I step way over here, so I stayed in the screen. We step one step, hold or drag this leg in for 2, 3. Okay, then this is count 4. Now on count 5, you're going to rotate back to your partner with your head, your hips, and your toes to step side and close. Okay, so from this position, we just stepped 4. Okay, my head is to my right. Now, as I step side, my head returns, my hips return, and my toes return forward to my partner. And I close my feet, and that's the end of it. Okay, so that's a lot of information, I know, but take it one thing at a time. So let's talk about, just the steps. Step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's forward and promenade, side and closed, side and closed. All right, your timing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm looking at you guys to make sure I stay on screen, but let me do it once with my head in the right position so you can really see the good demonstration. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go over the footwork. Okay, anytime you're stepping forward right now, you're going to step with the heel. Okay, so that means your first step, that means your second step, okay? But your side step, which is your third step, is gonna be toe, and then you're dragging your left toe in, all right? So you do have heel, dragging this toe in, it comes through, flat, and then heel, okay? And then toe, toe, falling off the screen. Let me scoot back further this way. So it's heel, heel, toe, toe. Again, everything's 45 except for my shoulder line here. I'm going heel, heel, toe, toe with the counts in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Okay, bravo. Ooh, that light behind me makes me shiny. So if you have any questions, let me know. Promenade with a hesitation. Your elements are forward steps, but you are doing your forward steps in promenade position. Okay, so get comfortable with that position. Just walk around your house that way, and then you should be more comfortable with it. One thing I didn't mention that I will probably demonstrate tomorrow with the partner, as long as I have a partner, is the idea of CBMP, which is cross-body movement position. On step 2 for everybody, the second step we take, whether you're a lead or a follow, okay, you're gonna feel like your legs are really crossed. If you look down, you might feel like they're on, or see that they're on the same board or the same line. If you are experiencing that, you are ahead of the game. That is correct. You should be on a balance beam on that second step with one foot in front of the other on the same piece of board, if I will. If not, don't worry about it too much right now. You're learning all these other things. It's not too big of a deal. But I'll talk about it a little bit more, because you'll be able to see why we do that. Because if we step here, and then on the second step, if we stay on the same track, we're gonna run right into our partner because they're both coming in on this angle. So that's the purpose of it. I gotta slide my foot over, put it on my same track so he has room for his foot as well. Okay? All right, that's it. That wraps it up today. I'll be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. So probably more or less right around the 3 o'clock time. Okay? Ciao. See you later. Have a great day.